need to forget the list.
What I'm saying,
That's what we're fighting over is the list.
what I'm saying is that what I'm saying about 99% is he said it did not pertain to him.
He said the way the current, he came to us in
Once
2007.
again, we're fighting over stuff that happened years ago.
But this
You weren't
is-
here.
Look at
I
where
was.
we are
Listen,
now. And
this
you're
is
still mad about stuff that happened
No, I'm not
years ago.
mad. I'm not
What I'm
mad.
saying
I
is
don't mean
what
to-
caused this whole thing to boil over in the first
He
place.
Okay.
This
said
is
the
just
way
one.
the ordinance read, it was unenforceable.
Okay, hold
So,
All right.
we did not change the business license ordinance.
Lori,
We
thank you.
added the penalty phase. That's all we did.
Lori, thank you.
On the advice of the Kentucky League of
Lori.
City Attorneys.
Lori, thank you. Okay, when I say about the list, if the only way that we're going to be able to do it, if we do it like we have in the past, where the people come and turn over, they apply for their business license to do business in Hazel, they pay $25. The only way that we could get it done, we were getting it done with everyone else, but one business. And so in 2007, Megan, that's when that part came up, because if it was the council's responsibility to enforce it, if that was their responsibility to do that, it appeared that that was the only way to be able to get it enforced. And so that's where this thing comes up. If this had been, if before 2007, if they had paid it, we wouldn't be having this. Can you tell me another way that we don't have to, I mean, if we say we have to change the entire ordinance to make it master business license, that is one way.
It's an amendment.
But if everyone else, if it works for everyone else, why do we change it for one person?
Have you heard all the businesses coming in here and telling us, please change it, please change it, please change it? That doesn't sound to me like amending it for only one person. That sounds
they're
to me
abiding by
like,
it.
we are a town of 450
No, answer my
people.
question. They're abiding by it, please.
Yeah, they're abiding by it. It doesn't mean liking it. That's two different things.
You don't have to like it.
I don't like paying car insurance.
Carrie, you can abide by a law and still protest it. Those people were in here protesting it. We are here to represent the people that live here and do business here. That is our job.
But address this for me then. Why is it an issue? Why is it an issue for him having the business license or having people come over and fill out a business license if they're going to do business in Hazel?
Carrie,
What's wrong with that? Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping you do.
you know what's great about this is I love how we go back to why aren't we addressing where we're at and how we can fix this?
We are.
Oh, we are? Okay, let's do that then. How are we gonna fix this? Y'all know he's not gonna turn over names. You know that for a fact.
And it's going to be a long way to go.
Why?
We're not going to publish them on the internet or in the newspaper. It's just for the city
Why do you know
use
what
only.
he's said 100 times?
To me, we'll talk that stuff. But one, we really want the
I
council
moved
to talk
that
among
we
themselves.
adjourned.
Not yet, not yet.
I'm sorry.
And after that,
No.
for that period.
Let's disagree agreeably if we're going to.
It's the same thing over and over and over. It's the same thing. It's never anything new.
Well,
Mr. Mayor, I addressed that to you.
well, I'm
She
at,
wanted to say something.
I'm not allowed, I
but
guess.
It's
I'll
during
wait.
council time and that's not,
Well,
we just
Everybody
don't.
else is.
We let it run amok a couple of times and that's where it gets things a little bit too crazy. I was hoping we'd be able to get through some things tonight. I'm at a loss when it comes to why that they don't just have the people come over, or as Mr. Coleman has this over here. I thought this was a decent proposal.
This was never voted on, Carrie.
We haven't even done whatchamacallit, we haven't done the ordinance yet. We haven't done that yet. This is something for us to be able, this is just like the other things being floated back and forth. Now, we need to, if this, I really believe that we should try to accommodate the best that we can. I just don't, I think that the ordinance, I don't think is bad. I don't think it's bad, and I think and I don't even understand how it affects the people doing business over there. I mean, what seemed to affect it more is in closing. He can, I welcome Mr. Goff to reopen if he wants. If he doesn't want to, he can do that. The ordinance, if, as I had mentioned before, if the majority of the people or even half the people had not been abiding by it, but we're getting compliance. Even the ones that are the other three and stuff that are in place right now, they're still doing it. We're still getting the information that we need for her to be able to send out a business license. It's not personal. I really don't. I want it to be over with. I would love for it to be over with. But I will say this, that goes, you've been here 3 months. Somebody's been here for 8 years. You've been here since mud, and it's gone on for 3 years anyway. And I'd love for it to be over with. Would love for it to. However, and I think this is one way that we're bending some. But but it's part of the council's responsibility. I want you just for 1 second to kind of step back just a little bit and look at it. Just 1 second, just step back just a little bit, because I don't want the emotion stuff to go in. If it's our role to enforce this, how do you propose to enforce the law without changing it, without being able to get Janice the information to be able to send out the business license renewals?
Carrie, you're proposing to change it right now.
I'm proposing to eliminate one aspect of it, yeah.
Why not propose to change it in another way that the community is asking for?
Well, right now, this is
What
taking
community?
this is, well, you know, we can't have anybody else not talking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is one of the things that was mentioned, that there was he closed because of criminal things. There was a problem for him. And that the privacy issues. Do you know why this is an issue for him? Is there something that I'm missing of why, if memory lane turns hers over, and there's not is there something that I'm missing of why that's a problem?
Is there something that I'm missing of why you want this list of names so bad?
Because it's part of the ordinance. But now answer my question without a question.
I don't have to sit here and answer questions for you, Carrie. I'm not on trial.
No, I know you're not. And I apologize if I'm coming across that way. I'm just trying to find some information.
And I don't work for Ray Goff.
I didn't say
I
you
work
did.
for Hazel.
I know you do.
I'm working here for the city of Hazel.
I know, and I want you to keep doing what you're doing. It's perfectly okay for you to disagree with anything. We do not have to be unanimous on anything.
And Carrie, I have gotten emotional tonight, and it's not, I know it may seem personal, but it's really not personal.
I agree, it's not.
But I do have a real disagreement with what's going on.